Click the go live button. Hello? There we go.
Hello, internet world, to a bunch of guys so fucking tired we don't know what the hell to do with ourselves.
Yeah.
Woo!
I believe I've
Daylight
started.
savings,
Hello?
taking away an hour of my sleep.
Fuck
There we
daylight
go.
savings.
Alright, so if I remember correctly, Patton, you tried to leave the room.
What do you mean?
I mean, you tried, because we ended as you opened the door, and I said, that's for we'll wait there for now.
Oh, because we were because I just asked the Dr. Azrael to take Rin to our room since I'm not very strong.
Yep. But
Can't
as
sleep.
Dr. Azrael goes up the stairs, actually, first you would notice that there's a nice ring of guards with a wide range of big guns pointed at the door.
Neat.
It's casual Wednesday. Open carries allowed now.
Yeah.
I'll kind of just look over to Dr. Azrael.
I'm gonna put this one to bed, and then we're going to have a chat. I think you can assume because of why.
I'll nod my head.
Personally, I blame Lil Mac.
Thank you.
What? Why do you blame Nomad?
I don't know why. I don't know how. It's just what my brain processes thought.
No,
So he's not thinking.
Exactly.
that's normal. Say, does Nomad? The only thing Nomad did was taunt.
I mean, I
No.
did draw my shield and pistol, but you know.
The guards will bring in extra chairs into the room for you, for all of you to have a seat.
I am not removing myself from the safe chair.
Okay. So as a pretty, I'd say, about 15-ish minutes pass before Dr. Azrael finally returns. And he pulls in a chair and sits from the other side of you. And you just hear him take this deep breath and go, alright, so this is how this is going to go down. You're going to tell me exactly what the fuck happened. Especially the details of it, because that decides whether or not a multitude of things happen. Starting with I just hand you over to the police and make it their goddamn problem. So, now that we understand the stakes, who wants to start talking first?
Wander's
Okay.
gaze is directed directly at the floor.
I'll look at Nomad.
As I'm glancing down at you.
I'm going to look at Wander.
I'm just gonna kind of. What is the hand sign for speed, Nomad? Try to give Nomad a look of you can speak. I don't want to go to prison.
Don't drop the soap. Sorry, I had to.
That's
That's his concern.
I don't want to get disassembled in some scrapyard. Someone talk, please.
He doesn't know what what that joke means.
no. But
It's like, what do you mean? Is it unsanitary?
Basically, Ferdinand has a patron, and Rin does not like his patron. And when we revealed who his patron is to the rest of the party, Rin kind of lost her shit. We handled.
We did not handle it. That is out of character. That is not what I would call handling.
We were.
If you had it, if you had it handled, I wouldn't have had to enter the room.
What the hell is the word?
Because as far as I could tell, she didn't just lose her shit. She pretty much went catatonic. Am I incorrect?
Wander would
That's an awful
nod.
big word for me.
Wander would nod.
Okay, thank you. Well, she did not wake up from her short little rest, so I'm assuming she's mentally exhausted, so I would leave her be for a bit. I'm also then assuming Ren was the one who fired the shot, so I will have a talk with her. I'm not, because of the situation, and I get it, patrons and magical shit are weird, and I'm not gonna dig into it too much because patrons and magical shit are weird. Everyone does things a little differently, and straight up, if I really wanted to, I could be your patron right now. If this becomes a problem where I have to start worrying about bullets flying on the regular, I will ban people from these premises. Most of the people that work here, unlike the Fighters Guild, do not wear armor. And most of them have never seen a fight. They cannot take a hit, especially not a gunshot. And these walls, they're soundproof, not bulletproof. There's quite a big difference there. So, as far as I'm hearing, this shouldn't be a problem. And if this does escalate again, or if you have need or have problems with this, come and get me. I will. I know I won't. I know there's certain things you probably don't want to talk to me about or whatever. I am totally chill with attempting to be your guys' counsel whenever I can. Because I much rather sit down and have a chat like this than either have to banish you from the premise, hand you to the police, or worse. Now, it is getting pretty late, and it is, but wait, was you guys hunting down the dog today, or was that yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
And you've
Is
had a
that-
rough couple of days. This is DM asking another question. Did he pay you for that yet?
Yes, we did pay.
Did we?
No,
I don't think we did.
Well,
No,
That's
because
what
we
I
only
thought.
did
I haven't paid
the
my debts back yet, so no, we have not gotten paid yet.
we only
That
got
is
did the report and then came back.
Oh, Benji.
Actually,
Yeah,
That's what I thought. DM was like, did I pay them for that? I can't remember.
no, we did not get paid. You are correct.
All right. Since this has been a light thorn in the police's side, they have agreed to chip in a little bit as well. So there's going to be about 250 gold for each of the party members.
Damn.
Shit.
Damn, I'm rich
My
as
God,
fuck.
Hey, Benji.
I have money again. I've missed money.
Mostly be part of that is pay for me, part of that is pay from bounty from them for figuring this shit out. So, I strongly suggest all of you take a day or two to cruise about the town before all the shops are boarded up.
I will probably go see a doctor first.
Tell
want me to
if you
stop?
do, tell them I sent you, and they should cover it.
Okay. Seeing as I got shot.
Do you know any good doctors?
Look, it was for a good cause, okay?
Hey, Benji.
I gotta open up my handouts because it's been a while since I've opened the handouts from the city.
Hey, kitty.
Exiled. We are currently in eternity. That's blacksmith, not
Oh yeah.
a
That's right.
doctor.
Y'all remember how we told Greybeard we weren't going to make, any world-changing discoveries in the next week?
No.
It's been a bit.
Who's echoing?
Sorry. All right.
You-
Okay. I was just like, I hear some of you twice.
Remember when we told him we wouldn't make any life-changing discoveries? I feel like we lied to him.
Yes, you lied to him, Ferdinand.
No.
Yes.
We covered the existence of these libraries.
You know, he's already known
locations
about
of
the
some of them.
libraries.
How do you know that?
You think he wouldn't? It's
You
just the
might not
fact
know
that
where
we
they
don't
are.
know that nobody really knows to pay for the information or really wants to pay for the information.
Hey, buddy.
It's kinda spendy.
It's kind of spendy and they're guarded.
Well, we know where one. Wait, you didn't know they were guarded. Helena never told you guys that.
Most people would assume that if it's hidden, it's going to be also probably guarded. That's
is
an
guarded.
assumption, not a
It is
knowledge.
guarded. Helena told me they have guardians.
That this is not in character, Josh,
Okay.
because Wander doesn't know this shit.
But I'm confident he doesn't know where they are, and we can help him.
Also, I figure we weren't just talking
He will say,
talking
if you
this out in
want
front of
to
Azrael.
see a doctor, you would go to Oz in the Rose Medical Center. It's towards the entrance of the town, so it's a bit of a walk. But he's the best we got. Or you can go down back to the Thieves Guild and go to interesting. Go down to the Mercy Hospital and see Doc. Yes, that is his name.
Appreciate.
Thank you.
He will get up and push his chair. And he goes, I will be up for a little bit longer taking care of a few things. So if any of you wish to talk about anything, you can come to my office. And he will leave the room.
Wander would follow quickly.
What's everyone else doing? Does Ferdinand hasn't got up yet?
Well, I'm gonna walk back towards the entrance to the city and go find the doctor.
I'll follow Lomac. Because Lomac helped me, and I want to tell him thank you.
So as you, we will actually no. I think Patton might be more interesting. Let's start with Patton. Oh wait, no, not everyone said where they were going. That is me being dumb. My apologies. Is anyone
Time of
else
day
going
is-
anywhere other than their room?
No. Not me, at least.
I'm at least going to check up on Rin, and then after probably half an hour to an hour, I would go see Dr. Azrael.
Time of day is it?
This is gonna be pretty close to late night.
Yeah, just room.
So room. Patton's gonna go check on Ren. Alright, so let's start with Patton. So Patton, as you go to open the room of your door, you would notice a man you've seen before, but you have not learned the name of. He is sitting next to the door in a chair is a human male with a eye patch over his right eye with a scar going across it. He goes, I was wondering when one of you guys was going to show up. She's still out. Have a good rest of your night.
Thank you.
And he will leave and close the door quietly behind him.
Where do we know him from? Because I don't remember.
When you came back from one of your missions, he was walking out as he was talking with Dr. Azrael.
Gotcha. So he was the guy that we didn't interrupt and find out what his name was.
Yep.
Gotcha. So I'm assuming someone that's pretty trusted by Dr. Azrael. I'm assuming she's just like not doing anything at the moment. She's just laying there.
Yep, she is out cold, and she's kind of curled up, and she's just like out like a light. Nah, out. This is Jacob being very tired. She is out cold.
Mm. You'd kind of just sit by her bed for at least half an hour and just kind of sitting there. And it would eventually get up. Or will you say something?
Nope, continue.
He would eventually get up and go over to Dr. Azrael's office.
Alright. So before we go to Dr. Azrael and Wander, we're gonna go to Lo and Ferdinand. Sorry, I had a brain fart.
It's okay.
I don't know if you heard me, but I said I was gonna go with Lomac and Ferdinand.
Oh, I did not.
No,
Okay.
we did not.
I must have not have. I screamed it into my phone when I was carrying my food, so I'm guessing I didn't unmute myself.
You did not unmute yourself.
Well, it's either that or I'm still sitting in the room.
He's just all the way
We will go with that. We will go with that. I will.
He's just sitting in
I
the
will
room.
take you for your word.
I would just start jingling my coins in my hand to Lomac. Here's your money back.
How much did I give you again?
100. so I'm giving you 100 gold back.
Thank you for paying me back in a timely manner.
What
It's
happened?
much appreciated.
What happened to the plus interest there, Alex?
We never said it. Actually, you know what? Under my notes for that day, he said I could at least give him 50, so I'm giving him 100.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So you
Yeah,
want
I
to watch
said-
yourself there, bud? Because also you said I don't have to pay you the 50 back at all. I owe you a favor, if anything.
I know.
Do you want to get paid back?
It was me making a joke because I remember you saying something about I'll pay. So you said it to somebody, I don't remember who it was, that you would pay them back with interest.
No, that was a joke. You should know better than that.
No, that's
I'm not going
fair.
to pay more than I owe.
Then
Silly.
why'd you say it?
Spoken like a banker. Anyways. So, you would
Yeah.
arrive at the medical clinic. You
Alright.
knock on the door.
Yeah, I'll knock on the door.
I mean, I was like, it's late at night. The lights probably aren't on.
Yeah. I'll just walk up and knock like 2 or 3 times. Just
So after a moment, you hear a little bit of jingling and crashing around, and a goblin would open the door and look at you like, "Ah, what the fuck is this circus?"
we had a bit of a friendly fire incident, and Dr. Azrael said I should come here to get my
Of
wound
course.
checked out.
I really wish that bastard didn't save my life for the amount of money shit is starting to cost me. Come inside.
He saved your
Thank you.
life?
Long story. Too tired to talk about it.
I'll walk in.
So if I remember correctly, you were shot in like the foot.
Yes.
So
Just says he's trying to dodge the draft.
Nice.
all right. So he'll sit down, take off your shoe, and he'll go. Oh, doesn't look like it broke anything. So you're at least lucky that way.
That's good at the least.
All right. So you want to do this with or without pain medication?
Is it that bad?
It's removing a bullet. It's gonna suck either way.
I guess I might as well go with.
They don't need it real loopy.
Maybe. I don't know. For his size, maybe not. I sure as hell would. Shit is great. Anyways. I need you to make me a con save.
I really hope you roll low.
As he hands you the pain medicine.
God damn it.
Congratulations.
High low math.
Pain medicine does absolutely nothing for you.
Great.
So this is great.
So now you get to make another con save at disadvantage because he's pulling out a bullet.
All right. There it is.
15's pretty solid. So you wince a little bit, but he pulls it out.
All right, fucking living up to his oath.
Being
Little,
afraid of
he'll-
little Mister, I want to be a hero at the cost of what? Everything.
And he's gonna go and he's gonna clean out the wound and he's gonna bandage it. And he's gonna, all right, clean the wound and switch the band-aid when you wake up, when you go to bed. If you're doing a lot of moving around, I suggest that you also do it midday. But that depends on how active you are.
I
Because
think I can handle that.
let's be real, if you're moving around a lot and that gets infected, you're fucked.
Does infection count as a disease?
I would assume so.
No.
I mean, it's basically a poison of the blood.
DM will look into it.
Okay.
The only reason I'm
God,
asking is
this is what annoys me about D&D sometimes. I'm literally going to go and look at fucking medical textbooks for the next fucking hour after D&D. Great.
the only reason I'm asking is because Lomax lay on hands cure diseases if he uses 5 of them.
He's also immune to
Indeed.
disease at a certain level.
Yeah, which raises the question: if infection counts as disease, he shouldn't have to worry about it too much.
Oh, yeah, I'm already immune to disease. That must
it's
be a
like
level
level-
3 thing.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's like level 3.
So yeah, I am immune
So-
to disease then.
Alright.
His blood is so divine that he cannot get infected. We should use his blood for
Well, you
disinfectant.
boys have a good rest of your night. Don't get shot.
I'll do my best, Doc. And I know this is not the guy named Doc, but he is a doctor, so I'm saying Doc.
Doc Goblin. Dr.
Most
Goblin.
people also don't know about the other doc.
By the way, Matt, thank you for staying with me through this whole endeavor.
Hmm.
And not, like, trying to kill me.
Well,
That means a bad bit to me.
You're welcome to.
you agreed to talk with everybody. Otherwise, things may have been different. Also, I didn't really know how to feel, and then my little speech back there kind of made up my mind for me.
I'm sorry, Dustin, but you explained it like absolute ass.
Yeah, but I have 11 intelligence and 13 wisdom.
like everyone else, like, did he say anything coherent? And he's like, man, I really nailed that.
It lines up with the character. It really does.
God damn, I'm good. Everyone else, the fuck?
I
did you
didn't
just
say anything useful, but I said it with so much charisma I convinced myself.
That's essentially what a paladin is.
Yeah.
I'm fucking wrong. Anyways.
Mm.
And thank you, Hope, for not shooting me, but I don't know where you stand on the matter.
Tell you to try to kill me or anyone else, then we'll have a problem.
I have no intention of trying to kill anyone in the party.
Fair enough. Then we won't have an issue until you either try to kill me or anyone else here.
Alright, so we'll hop over to Patton as he goes to talk to Dr. Ezreal.
All right. I'm assuming he is still in his office by this point.
Yes, he is.
All right. Then I would proceed to open the door, or I'd knock on the door first, and then open the door.
You will hear enter. Wander.
Yeah.
Come in, have a seat. You can close the door behind you. I have a feeling this isn't a conversation you'd like others to have in here. As you see, he's sitting down and he has a monocle on his one actual eye, and he will take it off and so
Wander will instead of sitting in a chair, will instead kneel on the floor and kind of bend his head and like I apologize for Rin's actions. I was initially going to take the blame for the bullet being shot, but I figured quickly that you would see through that, so I kept my mouth shut. But I still wish to apologize for happening. I was not able to help her control her emotions at the moment.
He will get up and just kind of pat you on the shoulder. He says, "Come on, stand up." Sometimes emotions don't need to be controlled. They need to flow.
I have trouble with that.
I did too. For quite some time. I will not lie. In past times in the conversation we would have having, I probably would have accidentally brought the building down on our heads. But it's why we all, every once in a while, just kind of have to take a walk, calm our heads, watch the river flow, read a book or two, whatever.
Juan would kind of just nod his head along with him. There's more to what happened.
I assumed as much, but I did not wish to pry too much.
But
if
not,
you are willing to inform me,
it's not something that is mine to inform you of, but I'm going to anyway because it pertains to everyone. Truly.
Okay. He will offer you the chair again to take a seat.
Sit down.
And he will take a seat across from you. And he will pull out a notepad and pencil.
I'm assuming you figured out who Ferdinand has pacted to by this point.
Not really. I can take a lot of guesses.
It'd probably be your farthest one.
Okay, because my farthest one would be the leader of the Inquisitors.
Not that one.
Okay. The goddess of knowledge?
Closer, but according... wait, do I know that knowledge, Josh?
No, you don't know.
Never mind.
We never said
Never mind on the closer part. I'm assuming you've heard of hate.
Yes, I am vehemently aware of looking at the report sitting on his desk of the troubles it can cause.
It started tonight with the murder in the murder in the streets. The dog in question, the one that is now residing in Rin's room, had a fractured shard of hate in contact with itself. I'm assuming that the animal was just trying to defend itself and couldn't control whatever power was inside the shard. Ferdinand had initially told us that he was pacted to hunt down the cells of hate, which is not untrue. But the reason is because he's also packed to hate.
Interesting.
He didn't want the information getting out. Hate, I'm assuming. So that's why Ferdinand can't talk about it himself. Which is why he had Lomac do the talking for him in the room.
There we go. That sorry. That makes a lot of sense. Or makes a lot more sense.
Lomac did a terrible job at explaining it, but I will do my best to wrap my brain exactly around what he told us. Basically, there are multitude of these shards of hate, both big and small, scattered throughout the realm. I don't know, multiple realms. And these splinter cells of hate are what is causing the increase in number of cults around, as well as powering them. Though they all apparently have different thoughts and different emotions latched onto them. The one that is pacted with Ferdinand, or as he refers to him as Snappy, is no longer wanting, according to them, because we don't really know, because he only spoke to apparently Farkas, and then Lomac was told afterwards that that fragment of hate does not wish to destroy everything to rebuild it after some war in the realm of the gods. But apparently it is now our, or at least Ferdinand's job, and whoever travels with Ferdinand, to continue to convince him that there is ways to rebuild and revive the world without just tearing it down and starting all over again. And when this fragment is strong enough, it will try to go into the realm of the gods to overtake the current version of hate. But we could just be being played for fools, and just could be speeding up hate's rebirth into the world.
So, how do you feel about what's going on?
I've always just wanted to live a life. Just be normal. I haven't been given that opportunity until I escaped. with Ren. And I'm just trying to build enough money to start a business. I didn't expect to fall in with the group that wants, or at least Lomac and Ferdinand want to try to save the world or destroy it in the process. That's not exactly my go-to formula for success.
I would agree with you. That usually does put a wrench in things.
I don't know what's right. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if we're going to be played for fools. Or if we would actually save the world. But I definitely know that there are people better than us that should be doing this more so.
So let's say we hand Ferdinand over to a different group of adventurers. We would have to assume that we'd have to tell this group of adventurers all the surrounding information. Who have also had problems and troubles with hate. And if this could be our one shot at maybe keeping everything the way we know it. Jacob's trying to find the wording he wants here. I apologize.
Still good.
There is also a pretty decent chance that as soon as we mention that name, the more experienced and well-rounded adventurer may have the same reaction. And I can pretty much guarantee you Ferdinand won't be able to escape that one.
So instead we leave it to a bunch of we're basically children. We've barely gotten out. We are all barely adults at this point.
That is true. But you have an opportunity, despite your past that has been forced upon you, obviously, to maybe shape the world for the better.
This feels less of an opportunity and more like a ticking time bomb that's just put it on our laps.
And no matter whose lap it's on, it'll still tick. And let's be real, you're probably going to run across cults of hate almost anywhere you go at this point. There'll probably be one, at least in every major town. Because that's where the most amount of people and ideas gather. So it's not like you'll really be able to escape his presence. But if you do decide to go down this path of trying to stop the ticking time bomb, you guys will have my full support. I will aid you in any way I possibly can. Since we have some time until you guys A, want to leave, and B, or B, can't leave. We can take time. I can teach you skills and stuff that can be useful to you. You're right. You guys are young and inexperienced. But I can surely say that this may be the best experience of your life. And you may be just letting it pass by.
Wanda would probably take off the mask and put it down on the table and just hold his head in his hands and stay quiet for a little bit. After a few minutes, he'd probably look back up and grab his mask and continue. I still need some time to think, but I'm gonna at least stick with the party for now.
All right.
Thank you for the talk.
Anytime.
And he'll leave the room without putting the mask back on, just keeping it in his hand. Go back to Ren in his room.
All right. Does the other party, who would be coming back around probably a little bit after his talk with Dr. Azrael, want to do anything?
I don't think so.
Unless anyone tries to talk to me, I'm just gonna go to my room. The moment.
Hearing that no one wants to do anything else for this night. Also, Ren's mini coma is basically one of the few times of how I'm going to explain why a player isn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Just so no one freaks the fuck out.
Oh, I realized.
Okay. Good. Because I have a feeling several days will actually technically pass before she wakes back up. Alright. I'm gonna pull up the calendar quick. Because for some reason, I didn't do that in the first goddamn place. Yeah, because Jacob is super smart. Is super experienced. Never makes any mistakes. God damn it, I'm tired. Alrighty. Alright, so it is the 24th. So. The morning of the 24th happens. What does the party do?
Wake up.
Are you gonna pray this morning? Oh, Matt. Alright.
It's just sticking to his room. Just watching Rin at this point.
Oh, is Azrael free?
You would have to go either check the front desk or check his office.
Oh, I'll go check his office.
it's early morning, so he'd probably be there. So you probably actually catch him right as he walked out.
I apologize for the gunshot, Ezreal.
Would you like to come inside and have a chat as well?
As well?
Long story, and no, I will not tell you who it was or
Uh,
what we talked about.
Fair enough. Sure. Let it go for a chat.
He will open the door for you and beckon you to a chair.
I'll sit. So, you know a little more about me now than
Yes, and to know whether you wanted to or not, the accidental great burden you've kind of set upon your traveling companions.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that was not lost on you.
I realize it's a great burden. But well, my patron gets a lot of a bad rap. And part of that is because, well, how much do you know about him? 'Cause I can't say a whole. I can't specifically say who it is.
He reaches down and picks up this small stack of papers and go, let's see, stabbed a man, stabbed a man, stabbed a man, stabbed a man, lit a man on fire, lit a man on fire, lit a man on fire, started a town on fire, started a town on fire. Should I continue?
Alright.
His reputation is not very good.
Which is why I didn't want the party to find out this early. At least wanted them to trust me more before this all came to light. So, that is not his true feelings, or, well, self, so to speak. How do...
As he continues to flip through it, to be honest with you, from what I've been told and what I'm reading from here, it quite literally looks like a child trying to figure himself the fuck out.
That would be a good analogy.
Okay. So,
But
basically, from now, what I understand is I have a giant child that, depending on how the child you're carrying feels and is, how would you say, up to the task, may destroy everyone.
do you speak Draconic?
Bits and pieces on a good day.
You have a very trusted friend who does. So you
Not in
don't mind
town.
finding out about this? Alright. That made this a little bit harder then. Oh, So, bits and pieces of him are pushed out from the realm that he resides in, but he can't decide what goes with those bits and pieces, so to speak. So he can't decide what goes through that gap.
Is he like bits and pieces? Is he like liquid or something? Like, or is that a question you don't actually know the answer to?
It's energy? I will say he's energy.
Interesting.
So. pushes bits and pieces of himself through the prison that he's in, and he can't decide what goes with them. Which is why this one, which you know what he is different in that sense. As I pull Snappy out.
Snappy would probably be nibbling on something. And just like, what the fuck is going on?
Were you asleep when we got shot at?
He just keeps eating.
Oh, God. See what I have to deal with. But
You see him rubbing his temple. You see what I have to deal with.
one of these days you'll learn common. But so I would like to see the world stay in one piece, so to speak. And I'm doing my best in what I can do to keep the possibility of the end from happening. And it's a test I know I can't do on my own, but given the reputation of the other people willing to assist, if you will. I had every intention of letting the party know what was really happening, but after they trusted me enough not to shoot at me right away, if you will.
I see you got most of the party.
Then, yeah, most of them. I fully intended to let all of them know once I was confident they wouldn't try to kill me for it, you know? I think that's pretty reasonable. Does that sound reasonable to you? You've been around a lot longer than me.
Sounds. I do agree with how you were attempting to go about it, but now it seems like you're on damage control.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Fartis to put things together as quickly as he did. The only real wrench in my plan
Well,
was a gnome druid.
I have told one of your party members who has come and talked to me that no matter what happens, I will aid all the members of the party as best as I can.
I appreciate that. And also I appreciate your discretion in this matter.
And I would also appreciate your discretion in not linking yourself to me too much, because people find out I'm basically working with a servant of hate, I might not have a business anymore. Or robotic arms, robotic legs, and or a head.
I won't
I
tell
really
anyone
like
you're
my head
helping
where
us.
it is.
I won't tell anyone you're helping us.
Okay. Thank you.
I still appreciate you helping us. It means a lot to me. Being that, given my reputation, I wasn't expecting to get much help. Oh, well, his reputation. But, do you have any advice for me to try to damage control better?
Be patient. you're going to have to be very, very patient.
I can do that.
Because if you are too pushy on this topic, it may come and bite you. So, when it does come to tracking down and destroying said cults and collecting said shards, if the party, or if some of the members of the party have something they would like to do or achieve, try going and trying to do that first.
Makes sense. I mean, we are a team after all.
You're a team of people who some just quite literally want to live their lives. And have just kind of had a bomb set in their lap.
Yeah. I'm just didn't want them to find out this early. I didn't emphasize that enough. I wanted.
But they have,
I did.
and
I know. I
You're-
can't go back and change that.
yep, so I suggest you stop dwelling on that fact and figure out what you're gonna do next.
Oh, what am I up? I'm thinking now. Thank you, Ezreal, and I will keep your support a closely guarded secret.
Oh, and if you wish to learn anything while you're here, I am willing to take some time out of my schedule to teach up on some skills.
Oh, what
And I
skills
have-
are you offering?
What would you like to learn? But I will be teaching a very special class that is close to my heart for all of you before you leave. Because I believe it might come in handy. Whether you know it or not.
Alright. Thank you. And
But
I will.
as I suggested last night, I suggest you take today and maybe tomorrow, depending on how long the shops are still open, to go around and relax as much as you can. Or next week might be quite interesting, depending on how things go.
Alright. Thank you, Dr. Ezreal, and I will leave.
Right. So we're gonna basically do this morning section. So morning section, is there anything anyone else would like to do during the morning?
I need to go buy bullets.
Right, you're gonna go buy bullets.
Mostly, I just need more rifle bullets because I think Lomac has a shit ton of pistol bullets. Or am I getting?
Not anymore, I don't.
Yeah.
I gave most of my pistol bullets away to you guys.
Yeah, you gave me 60. So I'll go and buy like 20 more handgun bullets and 40 more rifle bullets.
Wait, I need to pull up.
You're gonna say Ren used them all and the freaking like fired off like every shell that she could.
I just don't want to run out
You
of bullets
fired-
in the middle of a dungeoneer
If
battle.
I had one shot.
I
I
might
know, but it would have been hilarious if you like
So
fired off the entire clip.
I have to ask, are you going to the gun shop in town or in the Thieves Guild?
And this is Eternity. I just want to make sure I'm not losing my shit.
Yep.
I would probably go to There Be Smoke because there's a Warforged there. And I talked to him last time when I bought my rifle. I smacked him upside the head by accident.
Yep.
I'm going with him, by the way. Don't know if you heard me.
Oh, I did not, but yes, you can go with him. So, as you would enter the shop, you would see a bunch of crates stacked on the table with ammunition symbols on it. And you would see a couple of people come and go and pick up those crates,
Like taking them out of the shop or putting them in the
Take-
shop?
taking them out of the shop.
What do they look like?
How to best describe them? They look like they're in some kind of like almost military-esque garb, but they're not. They don't look like the guard in town. They don't look like, as far as you've been described, any military force you know of that works on the continent.
It could be a militia. But I'm not going to assume anything. I'll just walk in and talk to the Warforged dude and be like, and I'll just look at the guns and look at him to start a conversation and just say, "You get a shipment in? Any new guns?"
He would shake his monitor. Right. This is the guy with the monitor. That's right.
Yeah. Huh. Alright, well, I need bullets, so I need 40 rifle bullets and 20 handgun bullets.
You will see a symbol pop up saying that basically showing that the price of bullets has increased.
By how much? By like a gold coin or a copper coin? Because that'll matter.
By a gold coin.
Ooh.
As you will see a couple more people come in and pick up another box of ammo. Like, and these aren't like, you know, like the little ammo boxes. These are like
Big
Big
steel
crates.
containers.
Big crates.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would look to Lomac and I'm like, well, why don't we try the Thieves Guild and see if there are going to be any if their prices will be cheaper or not.
Doesn't hurt to check.
And I skip out of the store.
I will walk out.
Come on, Lomat, get with the program.
It
Let's see some
will
shipping.
take you some time to get down there, so your next shop visit will be in the afternoon.
Dude, he's like an 8-foot Warforged, and I am a 7.5-foot Goliath. If we both started skipping, we'd measure on the Richter scale.
That's
I
good.
don't want to. Yeah, I just want to upset this guy as much as possible. You know how it is.
All right, Wander, you're just hanging in the room with Rain right now.
Mhm.
Farkas.
Oh God. God, I don't know.
Do you also want to talk to Dr. Asriel?
Sure, why not? Why the hell not? Oh God.
So you probably would walk up to the door, and Ferdinand would walk out.
Okay.
Just so we have a time scale of when everything's going on. Are you going to go into the room?
Maybe I should just talk to Ferdinand. Have a good. I'm gonna talk to Ferdinand.
All right, Josh.
Hello, Vartus.
Oh, hi. You just talked with Israel.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I just needed to say to you. If the party decides to kick you out of the party, I will go with you, help you with your mission.
Oh. That means a lot, actually. I'm... Wow. Thank you, Vartus. I'm actually left speechless. Ferdinand's trying to put together the words to say here. All you need to know is it means a lot to me.
Yes, I have a good feeling about you.
Oh, well. Thank you for that. And I hope it doesn't come to the party kicking me out.
And hopefully I don't change and give you lycanthropy, hopefully.
Please don't bite me.
Working on it.
Please don't bite me.
It's been getting easier to... Well, then again, who knows what this weekend's gonna...
I cannot emphasize this enough. Please don't bite me.
I will not do it on purpose.
That sounds understandable. Were you going to go talk to Ezreal?
I mean, it was, but no, I don't know about that anymore.
You would see, actually, probably about that point, Dr. Asriel opening the door, and it's like, do I need to stick around? Or...
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
Well, I will tell you what I've told all the other members that have come to me. No matter what does happen, I will aid all parties involved as best as I can.
Thank you.
You would hear, he would walk down the corridor towards the main entrance. You just hear him say, I fucked up one too many things to fuck this up now.
Alright. Wait. Makes sense, actually. I'll take it.
Want to see if they have any sort of entertainment going on in town?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I think I'm gonna hang out here for at least a little while longer. You go have fun though, Vartus.
Okay. And
Alright. Alright. Farkas looking for a band will be the afternoon. Soul,
Yes.
is there anything you wish to do during the morning?
I would like to go check up and talk to Wander about what we can do about our business. crafting and such. More beer, or brewing stations and stuff.
So, you would. I'm assuming you would try his room first.
Yes.
So, you would. I'm assuming you knock on his door. Actually, the door is probably locked, so no matter what, you're knocking on the door.
The question is, does he answer?
I'm not a rude ass. I'll answer. Just through the door. Just yes.
I'm thinking that today might be a pretty decent day to work on our strategy for making more stuff, or do you think that it's better to wait for a bit?
If you're willing, for the moment, we can start. We can continue making more barrels. And we can actually make full size barrels. You know, you can actually lend me a hand. I'm not really wanting to leave the room right now since Rin still hasn't woken up. Would you be able to collect any of the... Oh, wait, no. I'm not working on that yet. Never mind. That's at it. That was... I may not be able to help you make any barrels since I don't want to leave the room until Rin wakes up. But I'm currently working on a small experiment with Farkas and making wine. And if that process goes well, then we can start making at least a bottle in the ironwood barrel, and then I can start filling the others with the normal stuff.
I didn't hear about this, right, Jacob? So I don't know what the wine consists of.
Correct.
Correct.
Wine? Out of what?
Berries. Very
Hype.
Good berry. Hey, I figured a 2-for-1. We could get Farkas to be nice and chilled out, and I could make some wine out of it because I haven't got to experiment with wine yet.
I suppose that it's cheaper than buying grapes for wine, but still.
Maybe not. We'll see if it actually works, because this process of making wine, you have to have a lot of berries, and good berries are kind of hard to come by in large quantities unless you get a bunch of druids.
Fair point. I suppose it could be seen as a delicacy of some sort.
Not particularly. It's mostly used for survival. They don't particularly taste that great, but maybe fermented they might. Plus, I have no idea what sort of magical effect they will have, since they feed a person for an entire day. I have no idea if it'll give those same effects, but just being alcoholic, or no effect at all, or something entirely different. I have no idea. That's why this is an experiment.
And the DM makes you roll on the wild magic table.
That would be fun. I would
I
drink
haven't
something
decided
like
yet.
that.
That would be fucked.
I guess we'll find out. I haven't
I'm
decided yet,
interested to see where this goes.
but it will be something terrible, probably. Or interesting.
Also, how is Ren?
She still hasn't woken up yet.
I see. Seem stressed, but I'll leave you to it.
Yeah.
I will join up with the rest of the party. And I'll
Well-
get back to you when I can.
Okay. Thank you. Just let me know how many barrels you end up making. I doubt you'll be able to make, especially if we're building the big ones. How many big barrels do you think we could fill in the car that we have now, Jacob? Along with the 2 smalls that we have.
Do you want people to be in the cart as well?
Might as well, because I don't think we have the money for other horses. At least majority of the party, because I know at least 2 or 3 can sit up front, depending on how comfortable we want to be.
So if you have 2 people sitting up front, let's see. You have a total of 7 people, 2 people sitting up front, so you'd have 5 people you need to sit in the back. I would say you could probably get 4 barrels.
I would let you, Solrath know.
Because you also have to take into account of people's gear as well.
Yep.
So now I just join up with the party.
Alright, so the party is pretty split up. So
I think the only
Yes.
people in the same location are Hope
Yeah.
and Lomax.
I'll just join up with.
no, Hope and Lomac have went to
I meant the only 2 party members
are
in the
heading
same
towards the Thieves Guild.
location. Like the only group of 2 that exist
Yeah, but
is what I was saying.
Hope and Lomac went to a shop and are now going to the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
And I've told no one.
So I'll try and join up.
I'm
with them.
rolling. I'm gonna roll a d4 to whether or not he bumps into either you or Farkas. And if I don't roll 1 or 2, he doesn't find any of you.
Alright.
All right.
So that's a 1.
Guess he doesn't.
So you would eventually bump into Farkas.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Are you alright, Farkas? You seem a little bit out of it.
Yesterday was interesting.
Yes. Very interesting. Although I'm not sure I expected the reaction. And I'm also not sure that I expected someone to get shot during that meeting, but life's full of surprises.
I knew something was gonna go down. Exactly what?
I am just glad that no one was severely hurt, except for maybe Lomax's toe.
Yeah. You guys going?
I am currently looking for Lomac and Hope. Have you seen them?
I haven't.
Are you searching them out as well?
Not necessarily, no.
Alright, well, if you do see them, let me know.
Okay.
Jack,
Right.
end game.
Hey man, luck is luck.
Yeah. On Jesus frowns upon you, get used to it. It's a normal thing that happens.
And Jesus frowns upon me most of the time anyway.
All right. So, Farkas, you are gonna go look for some musica or something.
There's some entertainment, like
Some
play
form of
maybe,
entertainment.
musica.
So, you would walk around, and as you get closer to the
Circus.
farther end of town, you would start to see the other people didn't get that far. So they didn't see this, but you would start to see more and more makeshift barricades. Some of the ones you guys didn't make, but there have definitely increased in number down some of the main streets, and some of the side passages have been basically completely blocked off with whatever people could throw there. A lot of the more entertainment stuff is closed, but every once in a while you'd find a street performer or two playing. Let's roll a performance, and it will be, yeah, we'll do a 4. You will walk upon a street performer who thinks they are doing great, but they ain't too hot.
Oof. I give like a little kind of slow clap, a pity laugh,
Pity clap.
pity clap, yeah. And then I just move on.
Move on. All right.
Give you a
I'm going
I'll
to
leave.
Leaving my silver piece.
roll. See. All right. I was just rolling to see if you find any other ones.
Okay.
Now you would find it's kind of like the street jugglers and this one's juggling torches, and it's on one of those unicycles.
That takes some
It's
time.
doing
Hell yeah.
it's doing a pretty solid job at it.
I mean, if he wasn't, he'd be on fire.
Man, I kind of want to make him dance. My thorn whip, just a bah, bah, bah.
Is that what you're actually gonna do?
Oh.
Roll for murder.
Yeah, roll for accidental murder.
And that's why Farkas was in jail. Bam!
And that's why I leveled up.
God.
Sorry, but I'm so close.
Right.
Are you sorry? I don't
Oh,
hear any. I don't hear anything that sounds like sorry.
Just remember, Irby, your character wouldn't understand the concept of levels.
I know.
Wow, killing the street performer really upped my power.
Maybe I should go
Do
kill
that
more.
often.
I guess you can say I feel inspired.
Hope don't you start
God
too.
damn it, that was good.
We're just gonna have a bunch of dead
Inspired.
NPCs in the street.
God, bars just get me so fucking angry, and another person gets shot.
I'm gonna tip this guy.
Flaming
5
street
silver.
performers just get me so fucking angry. I'm gonna kill this random person that's next to him.
Just starts knocking people out.
So you're tipping him?
I tipped him 5 silver. Yeah. With a nice bravo.
Like a serious bravo or a freaking like meme bravo?
I rolled an 18. A serious
he-
bravo.
Is he within? Is he
The way you
within
say it
sight of
sounds
the
weird.
bad one?
The way you say it sounds weird. That's fucking.
Wait.
Mm.
Is he
that-
within?
He sounded sarcastic. Come on.
Is he within sight of the bad performer? Look up.
We're all like, is he within sight?
Oh!
Now, the question: does the performer see? I'm only giving him a +3 to this. No, he doesn't.
Aw.
Aw,
It's like
I was really hoping shit would get interesting.
longtime rival. He's having a bad day. The other guy's having a great day. Somebody gives a pity laugh and goes, "Bravo!" What an asshat! Jesus, Irby. It's so mean. He's just trying to live his life, man.
Oh, he should get a little bit better. He didn't practice enough.
Good fuck.
He wonders why we don't take him out in public.
He's not wrong, you know.
Well, that and he
Yeah,
could
you know what? I'm
spontaneously
gonna try
change
to
into a
wolf
werewolf.
out. No.
You're gonna
No.
what now?
Nothing. Nothing.
All right. So, Ferdinand, is there anything you're doing in the afternoon?
I will go to but Wanderer's room. I'll knock on his door.
Okay.
Yes.
I was hoping we could talk.
Come in.
Oh, I'll open the door since he said come in.
No, I mean I still haven't had a chance to lock it since Solroth came in. So
I just imagine come in, doors locked. Excuse me.
I'm just gonna go down the
Mixed
line 'cause it's
messages.
easier that way.
Mixed messages.
So I'll come in and
he's just sitting by Rin's bed still. Or I guess he is sitting by Rin's bed. You would not know that it is still.
he still hasn't come to.
Nope.
Sorry to hear that.
So am I.
So, I want you to know, the only reason that I tried to get the party on my side before I revealed any of this was to prevent any kind of attempt on my life. Not to
Ferdinand, I don't mean to sound rude or cold, but that sounds more like an excuse than it sounds like a reason. But you had your reasons, and I will not fault you for that. I'm not going to leave the party yet. I still have many things to think on still.
I also want you to know that I had every intention of letting the party know what was going on.
You kind of look up to him and look up at him and like, coming from the man who says that he's not allowed to talk about it.
I may not be allowed to talk about it, but my patron did talk to Bartus about it.
When you gave him the shard without informing the rest of the party.
Yes. That is in fact what I did. Not going to lie about doing that. That is what happened.
There's a lot of mistrust that is happening. Not just with us to you, but you with us. Obviously.
Yes.
Otherwise, you would have informed us, or at least had everyone in the room before you gave your patron the shard. That way we all would have been there, and we could all make our own ideas on the matter. Would have it exploded like it did earlier? Yes. However, at least then we would have been honest. Instead of hiding things. And things getting dropped on our laps.
I want you to know I was prepared to leave if I had to. And go my own way till I couldn't. The chair had a trapdoor under it to let out if I needed to.
I figured there was a reason why we went to a different room instead of one of our private rooms.
Well, that was a private room.
I said our private rooms.
Ah. It was just in case the worst came to pass.
I know.
I want you to know that I don't... How... I understand why what happened happened.
Do you?
My...
The trauma that Rin has
Favorite.
been through is more than you have gone through in your short span of life, and she's had to live with that for years.
I
Whether or
do
not it
not
was
know about the
perpetrated
trauma.
by your god or by a figment of him that is no longer what he truly wants doesn't matter. It still happened. The same happened to me, just by different names and different people using different gods' names. The problem lies in the fact that no one is allowed to choose when you just drop things on them. If you inform them and let them make their decisions from there, things would be so much better for the world. Not just the individuals. Because then everybody can make a choice at least.
You can make the choice with this, though.
Can I?
Yeah?
Here's what I was told. Either we let this go by, and it may not affect us today. It may not affect us tomorrow. It may not affect us in our lifetimes. But it will eventually affect us. No one else can do it, because seasoned adventurers that would do it have had more, if not the same, experience against hate that we have. Therefore, it'd be more likely for them to just kill you off to keep things the way it is right now. To just prolong it. So, the choice that is left to me is either abandon the world for doom or try to help you. That's not a choice, that's an ultimatum. There's a difference. One has a higher body count.
As you said, it might not affect you in this lifetime, so...
But it will, won't it? Because no matter what, even if I don't help you guys, and me and Rin go off on our own, I know it sounds like the rest of the party is going to stick with you.
Bartis said he would, at least.
And Lomac is with you. Sounds like Solrath is willing to at least try you out. I have no idea on
Lomac
Hope,
is
but
only
given the
with
fact
me.
given the fact that Hope didn't say anything last night, it sounds like he would be willing to help you.
Lomat's only with me because I agreed to tell the whole party on that night.
My point is, you are still going to be trying this plan.
Yeah.
Which means that if it does work or not work, it will affect us. Because you don't exactly have a longer lifespan than the rest of us. We about have all the
Yeah.
same. So if you die, then there's nothing that's going to happen with then that means that this plan is going to go to Fubar. So this
Fubar?
will affect us in our lifetime. That is a guarantee if you continue with the plan, whether or not the rest of us are with you. You understand that, correct?
Yes.
Therefore, there is no choice. So, like I said, I need time to think on whether or not I'm willing to put aside my life to help the world.
It's a hard choice to make.
Which is why I would like just to have some time alone to think.
I just wanted you to know.
I appreciate the thought of you coming in and talking with me. I just wanted to put my thoughts out on the table.
Which is why I came here to talk. Now that the truth's out, I can be, in a sense, more open. At the very least.
Good.
Without fear of being hurt or anything from the party. Which I think you understand a bit of.
Yes.
I'm choosing to. I chose to help him. To help change how the world sees him. And I have a unique perspective on him because we talked for a long, long time. Longer than a lot of others.
Then I think you might be one of the only people who got a choice in this matter. And I'm happy that at least you did.
Well, even if I didn't fall in with the party, as soon as I found my way out of there, I would be walking the same path.
I know.
Being branded for the actions of your past when you're trying to change them and redeem yourself in at least the slightest bit doesn't sit well with me.
When you've done something horrible or bad, whatever, you deserve any punishment coming your way. I think I know that more than most.
And at least he is trying to change himself for the better, then stay the same.
As long as we can trust what he says.
I know that you have a hard time trusting him, but I believe him, and I trust him.
Which is why I'm willing to give this a chance.
And
Because you're not exactly the one to lie. You just avoid the truth. Whether or not it's your complete control to do so.
I just glad that you are willing to give me a chance, and I did tell you that I will be as forthcoming as I can, if you remember.
I do.
That wasn't a lie. That was the truth. I liked you guys a fair amount. You've been willing to stick by me up until... Well, in my mind, I had no doubt you'd stick by me at least up until you found out after we talked. I trust you guys a lot. Given the little time that we spent together, it means a lot to me that you all have agreed to stand by me.
It's probably
In the
dangerous
most part.
to trust so easily. You still are very much like a child, aren't you?
Well, in a sense, but you've also been pretty forthcoming with me as a person. You got the
thanks
circumstances
to
of my birth pretty well.
thanks to mistakes of my past, it's part of the territory, I suppose.
I'm just sad that I found people at least willing to hear me out and didn't kill me outright.
Wander will kind of look down to Ren.
I'm not going to know what happened in her past. She hasn't said anything about it. I'm not going to ask you to tell me. Because I don't think it's your place to tell me.
She's already told the rest of the party. A lot of this situation is born out of grief for the situation that has happened. You came incredibly at an auspicious time for our party, since we had just lost one of our members that she had grown quite close to. And given the fact that both of you are spellcasters, it would not surprise me if she thought that her god was trying to replace the one person that she had started getting a connection with to you. And then you turned out to be connected to something that had caused her much pain and grief in the past. Seemed like a cruel joke, would it not?
It would.
I'll leave you with one last suggestion before I'm going to ask to be left alone for a while longer. Trusting blindly does no one good. Trusting with belief in one's character is far safer for not only yourself but the people that you put your secrets into.
You guys strike me as people with good character, at least.
One can hope. That is just more. That is just more advice in general, since you know very little of social interactions.
Yeah. Would you like me to leave a do not disturb sign on the door or something on my way out?
I'm sure a locked door would suffice.
Thank you for letting me in to at least talk.
Just nod his head.
And I'll leave him be in the room with Ren.
All right.
I wasn't being too hard on you, Josh, right?
No?
Wander, do you do anything while you're sitting in your room? Other than locking the door, of course.
I'd probably just be meditating in the meantime. I don't know. Is there like a delivery service for food? Or do I actually have to leave to get food?
I think it's a motel, but
Well, it's not actually a motel. It's a...
It's not a motel. It's not at all. And there's no phones in the room.
place feels like it.
Okay.
It's a jailed hall. We're just allowed to stay until the boss lights us.
So probably not.
Because we're doing a job for him, and now we have another thing that he's involved with. Wander wouldn't feel like leaving his room, so he'd probably just break into one of his rations.
All right. Low and hop. You make it down to the guild hall. Not the guild hall. The Thieves Guild.
I'm assuming we're just looking for the Thieves Guild blacksmith
Blacksmith or gunsmith?
slash gunsmith. Whoever has and sells bullets.
Helena.
Yeah, basically.
So you would.
Oh yeah, that's right. Helena was gonna look at Dragon's Breath.
Yes. And I finally decided how the fuck I was gonna do those.
So yeah, we'll go see Helena.
So, you would, I'm assuming you would rap on the closed window cell, as always.
Yeah.
She would open the door pretty promptly. And go, "Ah, welcome. What can I get you guys?"
Well, we're here for some bullets.
And to see what guns you have.
Alright. I can't remember. Did I roll for what gun she had? I don't think I have.
Yeah, I don't think we actually asked what she had on hand. We just kind of asked what she could make.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. Alright. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, take it. Alright, I'm gonna roll 4. Alright, I need to pull out my while I am doing this, the rest of everyone can take a break. This will take me a small amount of time to actually no, everyone take a break because this will take me a small amount of time to decide prices.
Alright.
I'm ordering food. Holy fuck.
Order the food. Order the
Jacob.
food.
Jacob,
someone said
move me.
Goddamn.
That would be Hope. Move me to the other chat real quick.
Okay.
Thanks.
Damn.
Oh, I'll be right back then since we're having a break.
It's the most socially awkward interaction I've had in a while.
Hmm.
The freaking, seeing Farkas on the street while looking for Hope.
What do you want, Kitty?
Actually worried about being too hard.
Kind
was
of
a
wanted
good
to
bit.
Yeah,
go
kinda.
back to the first guy and be like, now that's how you do it.
I
Get good,
just
son."
got into a game and I was like, I'll get myself a salad when we take a break, and then I'm like, all right, I'll do a game of Gambit in the while we're in the middle of all this, and then he's like, all right, now we'll just go take a break. I'm like, God damn it,
But
I just got into here.
you don't need to feel bad about being too hard on him.
I mean, my reasoning sound right. It's not just me thinking I'm sound. It's not, because it kind of is an ultimatum.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Ferdinand
I'm
understood
supposed
this
to
would be
have
a
free
hard thing for the
delivery.
party, which is why he didn't say anything right
Jackasses.
away.
Which is why he was like, he was frustrated with the way that fucking Lomac explained it. He's like, this is not a choice. You're telling us that either it's going to happen or it's not, but also the way you're explaining it is that it's going to happen no matter what.
I did you. Like,
That is not a choice.
I mean, that's how it was explained to
And,
me,
you know,
to be fair.
once we did,
By Farkas.
once enough time passes, and you know,
I didn't say shit. That
Ah.
was Josh.
Yeah, Josh relayed
Enough time
Snappy's
passes,
thing
and
to,
God,
to me.
what the fuck?
Snappy can take his actual form again. Perhaps you guys can have an actual conversation.
How long did Jacob say the break was?
Short amount of time, so I don't know.
Oh, great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? Why don't I have to log into
You know,
PayPal?
Ferdinand
Why-
was prepared to leave if he had to,
But you have the party on the majority of the party on your side.
which
That-
is surprising.
Which is why Wanda was like, if it
Oh,
comes to it, then it'll probably just be him and Wanda that'll leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
feed.
yeah. Feed
Chunko.
kitty cat.
Yeah.
Cat. I'm kitty cat.
Thank-
Dun, 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 dun.
Come on,
I
bitch.
hope it doesn't
Let's
come to
get
that,
I think-
if you will, Austin.
Hmm.
Come here.
I think that you're right. In this case, I'm gonna freaking take a spin and trust him. Or at least Zorath is.
Hmm.
Here you go.
We will see as it goes.
Are you using the sludge hammer
Wait.
variant of Hammer of Soul or no?
Y'all are in
No.
trouble.
What did you do?
Why are we in trouble,
We're in trouble.
Wait, who says we're in trouble?
Alex? Are
The
you
fuck
getting?
did we
Are
do?
you getting alcohol?
It's noon, bro.
Exactly.
So
I
why?
was asking why are we in trouble?
I'm not getting alcohol. What are you talking about? I'm still drinking my first cup of coffee.
Wait,
It's
why
a
are
good
we in
time to
trouble?
drink.
Why are we in trouble though?
Fair to say, though, I could put. You know, I'm gonna put Bailey's in my next cup. Now that you gave me that great idea. So I'll be back with that.
See, I don't ever drink a whole lot, so like I'm surprised I'm not hungover.
Yeah,
as
he
shit from
literally
last
sent
night.
me a message last night in the stream like, "Please help me." I'm like, "I don't know how to help you in this situation. You did this to
You've been drunk
yourself."
before,
Wait,
tell
what
him how to
happened?
handle it.
He put a message in my chat last night saying, "Please help me." I'm like, "I don't know how to help you, man. You did this to yourself."
When I went to end
No.
my stream and I sent
Fucking
you a raid,
Dustin.
but there was only one viewer that went. Although what's his
Wonder at least felt a little
Flame
better
and
that
Skull.
Ferdinand did come to try to talk to him.
Yes, but not gonna lie, everything that you were saying just sounded like more excuses than it did like actual answers.
I don't-
Basically, like I was going to tell you, like, but you didn't. We had to find out through a different means
I think
and shit like that.
I do think Wonder should understand not wanting to out myself to a party that would be openly hostile at the time.
Yeah,
I hope.
yeah.
It sounds like an excuse. It's in the reason.
Flame and Skull, I think it was City. He talked to you at one point. He
Aw.
and he
But no,
he
it
said
makes
that
sense.
I need to try to get you joined in
And
on
also, I didn't want to like
one of our
overstep
sus
my bounds
Saturday
since
streams
we're
one of
clearly
these
going
nights.
through
For
some
Among
shit.
Us,
Yeah.
fucking all you have to do is invite me. But I'm usually on Saturdays, said or Sundays. Which way?
Yeah, sus Saturdays.
So Saturday. Yeah, usually Saturday afternoons. I'm doing stream night.
Stream night where we're all getting drunk.
Yeah, stream night that no one shows up to except for Jacob anymore.
Yeah.
Fucking where were you last night, C4? You voted and you never showed up.
Hey, look, man, sun came up. I freaking got home and after work and went to sleep, and it was like freaking really late.
Hmm.
I should set up my Discord. I had somebody come into the chat yesterday, and the first thing he did was do exclamation mark Discord, and I'm like, I don't have a Discord. I'm too much of a pleb. I made up some quick excuse because I wasn't drunk at this point. I'm like, yeah, I'll set up a Discord when I hit affiliate.
All right. How much time left do I have before I have to be back?
I don't
think
know.
I said 15.
Did you say 15? We couldn't figure out what you
Yeah,
said.
Oh, did he say 15?
Yeah, he
Do
said
I
15.
need to get back to my table?
No, he's not back yet.
Okay.
No, I just got done writing all my shit up.
I mean, I
Do
got
I
up and
want-
fed my cat, and I ordered
You
a
held the
fettuccine
primeval
alfredo and
enough on
mozzarella
your
sticks
opposing
from
team,
a
your team won.
Yep.
local
But,
Italian
It's what-
place
what's what you
because
do.
pasta sounds really good.
But,
Impasta. The problem with playing with me is that I will ruin you. And I don't usually play with randos. I just like playing with friends.
Most of the people I'm playing with is people I know from high school.
Oh, okay. Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go now that we have a second. I'm gonna go grab my
is anyone
some
watching
food.
the stream?
Cookies and 2 other people.
One might
Hey,
be-
Cookie,
No, Weeb normally
how
says
you
hi.
doing,
Yeah,
man?
we normally says hi.
I like Weeb.
As do I.
Yeah, and doesn't wanna, like,
I'm gonna go get some food and then I will be back. Cause I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, me too.
But I gotta wait for my fucking Grubhub order because I'm a cheap son of a bitch. Except I'm not cheap because I just paid $30 for fucking delivery.
Yeah, I was gonna say Grubhub's not that cheap, is it?
No, way too fucking expensive. I was gonna
Even
get some.
Benji agrees with me.
I was gonna go with cheap Italian, aka Fazoli's, with DoorDash, but for whatever fucking reason, every damn restaurant on DoorDash is closed right now. They must not have any drivers that are clocked on.
It's Sunday. People don't like to do things on Sunday.
Yeah, but like you'd think there'd be at least one driver in the area that's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go make some money." Then again,
Yeah.
it's raining, but
Oh.
yeah, it's like I'm guessing there's just nobody in the area clocked in for DoorDash, and so they're like, "Yeah, all the restaurants are closed because no one's able to pick up your food."
Somehow, miraculously, everywhere. Even though they're open normally.
Yeah, no, in a city of like 80,000 people, there must not be a single damn person out here on Grubhub. Or not Grubhub, DoorDash. And Grubhub doesn't have Fazoli's, so I had to order from this place called Johnny Carino's. Which, I mean, they have good food, but it's more expensive. It's like an Olive Garden style place.
Too expensive.
Except, I don't think they have breadsticks. And Olive Garden doesn't deliver. Could really go for some chicken and gnocchi soup right now.
Could really go for some rice.
I could do rice. I have rice, but I don't feel like turning my oven on.
Not like normal rice. Like some spicy rice or
Yeah, no, I have like Spanish rice.
Spanish rice would be nice.
I love making Spanish rice when I make taco meat.
Yeah. That shit's the greatest. But that's okay. I found the second best option for snacking. At least for now.
Potato chips.
No. I don't like potato chips.
See, I eat chips, just not very often.
I like Triscuits.
I do wheat thins and spreadable cheese. A lot.
Ooh, Triscuits better. I absolutely love Triscuits.
Sometimes I'll just eat like straight up like club crackers, like just the basic ones.
Yeah, those are alright.
I got like one that it's got like 9 snack size serving packages in it, and I just like open one, throw it in a bowl, and I'll just sit down and eat crackers. Mhm. Nice. Apparently, there's a store, like a grocery store in Idaho, where you can just bring a bag, and you can just fill the bag with ammo. They have like ammo dispensers, and you just pay like a price per pound for ammo.
That's
That's
must
that's
be
great.
expensive.
9 mil is $7.68 a pound. 20 a pound for 308 Win Mag. Or 308 Winchester, no.
Yeah, you totally. Tell me last night.
7.62 by 39 is $8.75 a pound.
At that point, you really have to ask, what the
I
hell's
have
going
my
on?
salad.
That time?
Yeah, I mean,
By the
it's-
way, Jacob, I don't know if you're paying attention to, or in the chat, but Cookie said that that he's doing all right. He guesses.
What's he guessing?
Yeah, Cookie.
Yeah, is it bad time? Am I early? Am I
You're
late?
early.
Oh,
What's up?
nothing really. We just talking with Austin, you know?
Oh, dude, my dude is almost there to pick up my order already. God damn, did they make it that fast?
For where?
Johnny Carino's.
Never heard of it.
It's a local Italian place.
Gotcha.
It's kind
Local
of like.
Oh,
Have you ever
Other
heard
Jacob.
of Ciati's in the La Crosse area?
I have.
It's basically like the Ciati's, but down here.
Backtrack.
I have no idea what either of those places are.
Basically like a slightly more upscale Olive.
need bounties for Gambit, Cookie?
Olive Garden's already a pretty fancy restaurant.
Is it?
That was a joke.
Well, you see, there's like
You've been hitting the
tiers
drugs
for
again.
Italian food. Like there's Fazoli's, which is like fast food Italian food. And then there's Olive Garden, which is like you go in and sit down, but you don't have to wear like, you know, anything super nice. And then there's like the Ciati's, you know, Johnny Carino's kind of place where you don't have to wear a suit, but you definitely want to wear at least a polo shirt and like you can wear jeans, but probably make sure it's a nice pair without holes in it. And then there's like the super fucking fancy Michelin star restaurants that are way too fucking expensive for broke dumb shits like me.
All right. Is everyone here?
I believe so.
Only the important people, anyways.
I'm here.
Aw, thanks.
Wait, is Josh still here?
Yeah,
I thought so. Is Justin here? Because I haven't heard from him in
I'm
for
here.
fucking.
I heard of
okay.
him.
yeah, I'm here. What, you think I just left?
I think
Yeah.
I need to just boost you on my end because I can't ever hear you.
Justin or
Boost.
me?
Justin, I'm gonna boost him by
I just
like
never
40%.
talk.
Well, like even when you talk, you're very quiet on my end for whatever reason. Everyone else is fine, but you're just quiet for me. So I'm just boosting you by 40% so I can actually hear what you say.
Those rare instances where I do say.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't talk much either, to be completely honest, especially today.
I try to shut up a lot so that way you guys have opportunity to talk, but then there's just uncomfortable silence.
Look, man, that's just the nature of things, okay? I'm a socially
Hey,
awkward person.
Wait until the DM separates you and you all have to do puzzles.
Oh, great. My
I'm
brain,
good.
my
You
brain
gotta
is not
I'm
fixed
okay
towards
with-
puzzles. I can
I'm
figure
okay
out
with
fractions and
puzzles.
math. I can't figure out puzzles.
I'm
Make the
okay with
puzzle
puzzles
fractions
as
and
long as
math.
I'm not drunk. I haven't tried doing puzzles drunk. Only just playing Among Us. But
I have too much in the box thinking, so puzzles don't work well for me.
All right, so let's get this show on the road. So I believe we left off with Lomac and Hope asking about the guns.
yeah,
Yeah.
talking to Helena.
She has one tier 2 revolver for 800 gold coins. I wrote something down on here that I can't tell what it is. Give me a second.
I love doing that. Write shit down in a note for myself, and I'll leave it on my desk, and I'll come back.
It's a tier 1 hunting rifle for 250.
That's actually ding knock.
Tier 1 assault rifle for 1,500.
Mm.
And a tier 2 assault rifle for 3,000.
God damn.
She has one light machine gun for 9,000. And 2 grenades for 30 each.
So what are the
Because-
modifiers for
Did you say
grenades?
2 grenades?
So, grenades, explosives are very special because they not only do damage, but if they fail a dex, I gotta pull it up first. Make sure I'm not talking out of my ass. If it'll actually pop up, game. I spent hours messing with this. Do not fuck with me right now.
Don't do this to me.
No! What the fuck?
I know it was like a DC 15 or no. I think it was lower than that.
Okay,
it was
now
like a
it
DC
popped
12.
I was so scared because like it wasn't loading the character sheet info where I put all the weapons.
Oh. See, that's why I have everything on Excel.
Nade.
Yep, Nate.
Yeah, I can literally
So-
just go to my weapons tab and add nade, add the
If-
damage, and fucking yeet.
They fail if they pass a 15 DC, sorry, they take half damage on a 3d6, and they do not take an AC penalty to their armor.
And you
So
said there were 2 of
grenades,
them.
and there's 2 of them for 30 gold each.
You're 60 gold for 2
Okay.
grenades.
Because they are on the rarer side, and they're 1-use items only. So that's why they
So I will-
are interesting investments.
So I'll take 2 grenades. That's 60, so I have 90 gold, 94 gold left. And then are the bullets
Just gonna
cheaper?
go ahead and buy both of them. I see how it is.
You're a fucking monk. What are you going to do? Blow someone's chest?
I'm not a
cavity?
monk. I'm a fucking paladin.
Oh, whoopty. Okay, yeah. Just drop it at your fucking feet then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Meanwhile, Hope will do the same thing. It'll just be more of a surprise. Be like, yo, remember that one time you wanted the grenades? Look at your feet. Oh yeah, and you'll chuckle just like that. You'll be like, he got me good.
Boom.
Kaboom.
Got him.
Oh, party shenanigans. Anyways, are the bullets here cheaper or no?
Yes, by quite a bit. Rifle bullets are about 80. I'm gonna make it easy number. 1 rifle bullet is 5 silver. 1 pistol bullet is 2 silver.
Let me pull up my calculator so I can do quick maths. It's my day off. I don't want to fucking work on mental calculations.
Fair enough.
Okay, so 1 rifle bullet is 2 silver.
Jesus.
So what? 5 rifle bullets. I'm still doing it with my fucking head. What the fuck? 5 5 bullets equal 1 gold. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's 8 gold for 40 bullets. So I will give him
Her.
8 gold. I believe
Okay.
8 gold for 40 bullets. So let me just do that
She
quick
will-
add.
She will give you your ammunition.
That's 86, and then you're gonna have to repeat silver for me.
For the pistol,
Yeah,
Ammo?
bullet handgun ammo.
2 silver.
Oh, it's the same price.
No, I thought it.
You said 2 silver for rifle.
Did I say 2 silver for rifle?
Believe so.
Yeah.
I think I meant to say 5.
Oh.
Oh man, my math.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I don't.
You're fine. Hang on a second. Let me just. I know what my starting amounts were. So I will just go back to that. So 5 silver. So 1 gold equals 2 bullets. 1 gold equals 2 bullets. Holy shit.
And
While you are in the middle of about
pistol
going into a raid,
was how many?
So 20. I would need to spend 20 gold. So I'll give him 20 gold for 40 bullets. That's 70. So I'll go back up to 101. And then it's 2 silver for what I want. 2 silver per bullet. I want 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then I give him 4 gold for the handgun. I believe my math is right.
All right.
Because I wanted
Sweet.
20 handgun and 40 rifle. I still have enough money to give somebody to pay someone back. I think I thank them and tell them to have a good day.
Handgun was how was
2.
2 silver per?
Mm-hmm.
How much for them Dragon's Breath round?
I hadn't decided how much I wanted to price those.
Wait, is Dragon Breath
It's-
handgun or rifle?
Shotgun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a shotgun
It's
exclusive thing.
Yep. It's technically a rifle round because if I classified it to make everything easier, but it is shotgun exclusive because I'm not letting you have a flaming machine gun. You have to go find a flamethrower for that.
I'm sorry.
She's going to give you, because it's a test batch, a dozen for them, a dozen of them for 2 gold.
For 2 gold.
Because they are experimental and things can go wrong. But instead of a 2 hit, they have to make a DC 15 dex save or take 2d8 fire.
Okay.
I do want to
That's-
ask the DM a question once you're done.
So, and then you said the hunting rifle was 2.
Yeah, the tier 1 hunting rifle is
50.
250.
Okay. Give me a 260. Any silver? Oh, perfect. I do. 496. All right, so I'm gonna buy the rifle along with 16 pistol rounds, 20 rifle rounds, and the Dragon's Breath rounds.
Alright.
Alright, so let's see. Do unmerge all of these. So I'm adding 20 and Dragon's Breath. And it said there was a dozen of them.
Yes.
And then pistol. Let's see. So Dragon's Breath rounds. What was it?
2d
DC
15.
15. DC 15 Dex or 2d8 damage.
Yep.
All right.
And if
Was
they
it
fail,
half?
yep, half would fail.
Or
Because
you mean half on cast?
yes, I knew what I meant.
I gotta go grab my food real quick, but that should be everything then.
All right.
My question is I just want information on the grenade. Like, one, I'm sure there's a way. There's like I have to roll to throw it.
Patton, I forget. I don't think you have to roll to throw a grenade.
No.
Like to hit?
Well, no, it's considered like an AoE effect spell sort of thing.
Okay, so I'll remove the attack function on my, because right now I'm kind of just doing it. So it's a DC 15.
Yep, DC 15.
How the hell do I change that then? Oh, flat.
Set it to a
Yep.
stat that would equal 15.
Well, I can choose
so-
I can choose it flat.
Oh, yeah, that'll work too.
And what's the damage? Is there any
It
modifiers? And is there
it
any
is-
modifiers?
Nope, no modifiers for explosives. At least for the hand grenade, there's no modifiers. 3d6 is the damage if they fail the save, and 1 AC damage if they fail. If they pass, it is half that with no AC damage.
How do I add AC?
The way I did it is let me
Okay.
double check this before I talk out of my ass again. I'm so good at that.
It's all good, bud.
So what I did for damage type 2 is I just put in a 1, and then type I just typed in AC.
I didn't hear you. So under type, you just do AC, and then
Yep.
under that you just say 1.
Yep, damage type 2. I put 1 type AC.
Oh, gotcha. That's how you did it. Okay, so
Yep.
just under that, it's just okay. AC 1. I'm gonna try rolling it and see if it works the way you want it to look. So boop, like that.
Yeah, you didn't put anything in the
AC 1. I did AC 1. Unless I just do this. I wonder if this is what you meant, and I was just misunderstanding you. Let's try it again. Yep. So it would do 12 damage and then 1 AC, and I have that description in there, half damage and no AC loss if it succeeds. Yeah. So I think that looks good to you, doesn't it?
Yep, that looks good. That's
Okay.
pretty much exactly how I have it.
I will leave it as is. And I'm going to say the weight would probably be about 2 to 3 pounds each.
I don't know how much a hand grenade weighs, so I'm going with sure.
They're pretty
Well,
heavy.
A
They're-
hand
they are
grenade
pretty
weighs
heavy.
about 2 pounds.
Thank you,
Jacob, have you
Dustin.
ever
I
held
may,
like
have,
a
I may have
baseball?
held a grenade at one point.
Have you ever held like a baseball?
Yeah.
Something about that big, but weighing probably about 2 baseballs weight.
Well, it's basically a hollowed eggshell with shrapnel encasing it. So it's pretty heavy.
Yeah,
so,
that's-
so it's metal.
I think they're about 2 pounds.
I don't know. I thought that my thing was all right. My explanation of it,
Yeah.
but
No,
apparently not.
My friend had a dad that was in the military for on a 30-year tour, so he
I was
collected a
wrong.
whole bunch of like weaponry. And he had like a 50 caliber round and a hand grenade, a dud. Let's
Hand
start with
grenade
that.
is 14 ounces.
You can buy empty hand grenade shells for like
What?
really cheap online.
Yeah.
Alright, besides the point.
Yeah. Fair
Okay.
enough.
Um,
I got
What-
grenades, boys.
Was the dragon's breath, is that fire damage or piercing?
Yes.
Fire damage. Death save. Is that in addition to the piercing, or is that just straight up 2d8 fire?
That's 2d8 fire.
Okay. That should care.
Okay, and then there's one more place I want to visit now that I have these grenades. I want to visit. I want to visit the leather maker.
Visit the leather maker?
The tanner. Cause I remember I had that shitty holster and I wanted to get it repaired, so you brought me to a tanner to get it done. Or was that was that in Blackside?
That was
No, that was-
nope. That was in the That was in the guild, I think.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
want to go visit that guy again and make another request.
Okay, so that will be your evening activity because now you have to walk all the way back up.
I would tell who I'm with. I keep forgetting if it's Lomac. I think it's Lomac I'm with, right?
Yeah,
It
you're
is
with-
Yes.
Nomad.
Yeah, so I'd tell Lomac, one more stop. I want to go to the leather maker and make a request to make it more accessible to get to my bullets and grenades. Hint towards
You
the
don't-
DM what I'm going to request.
You're doing
Yep,
full Rambo way.
More like a
Aye.
bandolier with pockets.
So, Lo, is there anything else you want to do down here?
I don't think so.
Soul, is there anything you wish to do during the afternoon?
Nope, I'm good.
So, going back to the front of the order again. Farkas, is there anything you want to do in the evening?
Yeah, go back down to floor 6 and wolf up again.
Okay. You know what you need to roll me.
Oh. Alright. Come on, baby.
One of these times you will roll a
I
1.
know.
But it's... I can't remember what you rolled last time.
Last
'cause
time I
it's been
rolled
a
a
week.
15.
You rolled a 15, okay. So a 16 would be able to do it.
Oh, hell yeah. Time I'm gonna try to shift between hybrid and wolf form.
Next time, or are you going to try it now?
Yeah, now.
Okay.
I fail miserably.
I want you to make me I'm assuming you're attempting to do it in the same fashion.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I'd like you to make me a roll. Alright. Even or odd, because you haven't tried this before.
God.
Damn it.
Alright. So, you are, with a great deal of strain and a decent amount of time, you are able to switch between forms.
Alright.
But you are still at about the same time limit and the same amount of changes per day.
Sweet. Alright. And after that, I'm not gonna say anything rude to the next people.
If you would like to attempt to stay in it longer,
Ooh.
you can make me a con saving throw.
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright. Even or odd?
Even.
Even or
Even.
odd, Irby?
Ah!
It's odd.
Failed me.
The worst of the odd numbers. So you attempt to stay in for longer, and you get it not much longer, a little bit longer, but it absolutely drains the fuck out of you.
Alright.
Because you did roll above a 10 You're not getting a point of an exhaustion, but you're probably not going to do anything else for the rest of the night. But since it's the last wave of things anyways, doesn't really matter.
After that, I'm gonna pop a good berry.
Fucking drug me.
Fucking addict.
He gets 10 a day. As
Um,
long as he
That's
only
a
does
lot.
the one.
I thought we were using the other half. Or did he take like 3 a day?
No. That was the one day. I'm running an experiment with like literally a glass to see if it works. If it works, then we can upscale. And I think
Marcus, I'm.
we have the we have it's okay. We have the date for it for which I believe is a few weeks in advance from here.
It was literally
2 weeks, yeah.
I don't know.
2 or 3 weeks.
Let me double check
How many months
because
ago
it's
we
not
got
that
there?
hard. Month of the sun, nope. It's no longer.
Did you not mark it?
No, I know we did.
Yeah, I know somebody.
Did I mark
Oh.
it?
We marked the starting day.
I didn't move month of Gladriel, right? Yeah, Goodberry wine start, and you said it would take. It would take. I don't know when you told us it would take. I know you said it was something.
I think it was about 2 weeks. I will go and double check.
Okay, because
I know it wasn't terribly long. It was like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I will check my sources as soon as we get done.
yeah.
I think
That
he's
one will
looking
be a
up
quick
the
time.
Galadriel.
But once I test to see if it actually works, and depending on what the product is afterwards, if it's actually drinkable and actually can be used as fucking wine, then we will upscale from there, and then I'll have to cut off his Goodberry supply.
Wait, we don't have another drug addict.
Hey, he wants the wine.
But anyway,
If he wants the wine, he has to make the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Ferdinand, is there anything you wish to do for your final activity?
I'll chat with Hay. See how he's holding up with everything that's happened.
All right, I'm gonna roll. Roll me a con save at disadvantage. For hate.
Oh, for Hay. Snappy?
Sorry.
Alright. You almost
Yeah,
said, you
Snappy.
said me? I thought you meant me, and I was prepared.
It's like,
to
uh-oh,
fucking do it.
I'm getting stabbed by Snappy.
Snappy just turns around. Your final moments.
So he's actually awake. He's been basically either sleeping or eating.
So how you feeling?
Drained.
Oh. At least you didn't get shot. I didn't get shot either, though.
I don't know whether or not we can call that progress or not.
I'd call it a step in the right direction. They haven't thrown us out, attempted to.
Fair. I was asleep for most of it.
I realize. Though, we will have to do more convincing. You might actually have to talk to them.
Too bad I can't get drunk.
But you can't what? You cut out.
Too bad I can't get drunk.
Ah,
Why can't you get drunk?
He's talking about Snappy.
yeah. So,
If you pay attention to the conversation, you would know.
you are comfortable with chatting with them, yeah?
Yeah.
Eventually.
You'll need a bit more used to. More able to change forms. I would say. Oh,
Like, how would you say trying to charge a battery with a hand crank? Not going very far.
I'm working on it, at least. You know, I'm just glad that things are going semi-okay. What are your thoughts, though, with everything happening? Like, do you think we did the right thing telling them? At least I did the right thing telling them.
I guess we'll on that we will just have to kind of wait and see.
Fair enough. I'm glad we're friends.
You'll just kind of curl up in your lap and kind of just sit there.
God. Like an adorable little cat.
He
I'll pet his
bites
head.
your leg.
Bitch. You are a cat.
He looks at you, cunt.
This is what true
The most
friendship
evil
is.
god in the known universe is a cat. Fitting.
I'll pet his head.
Honestly,
So, and then after that, I think that's all I'll do, since
All right.
I chatted with.
That is Josh's last thing for the night. Wonder, are you gonna do anything?
Same as usual.
All right. All right.
Speaking of the real cat.
That was so loud and I could hear it perfectly.
So, Wonder, as you are hanging about.
desk and wanted to eat my mozzarella stick.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You gonna finish those,
Anyway.
buddy?
Okay.
Anyways, Wander, eventually you would hear a knock at your door, and you would hear Dr. Azrael say, the people at the kitchen didn't see you down there, so I'm just gonna leave a little bit of food for you here.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So, how do I... Lo, would you follow Hop to the leather maker?
Probably.
Probably. Okay. All right. So, well, you are hoping to make a bandolier, correct?
Hoping to get someone to make a bandolier that I can easily access my bullets and grenades.
All right. So. You would have eventually find the guy who helped you last time, and he'd look up from his work and say, need me to fix something else up?"
I'm actually looking to employ your services for another task.
"Oh, really? What you got for me?"
Well, I just purchased some ammunitions from the store that have the ability to explode, and I would like something that'll allow me to reach my bullets at a more timely manner, at the same time grab these armaments at the more conveniently as well, instead of digging through a pouch. And I'd show him the grenade. I didn't want to say grenade very loudly.
So he will look at you and kind of just like take it and just put it in your bag and go, for future reference, I'm assuming you got those from the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you have permission direct permission, like a note, from one of the guild leaders, those are pretty much illegal anywhere you go, so don't show those.
And I quickly shuffle it into my bag. But as you can see, there's a pin attached, and I would rather have them not, shifting around in a bag. I mean, would you be able to make me a bandolier of sorts for the bullets, and then a separate bag specifically for the grenades, where they will still
Yes,
be
yeah.
concealed?
Yeah, I would be able to fashion something of the sort. Let's see how much work he has. Alright, he has quite a bit of work. It might take me a couple of days because I already got a handful of orders I need to get through.
That's fair. I would look to Lomac and like, how long will we still be in town?
Well, I would say a couple days at least. Farkas has to deal with his stuff before we head out anyway.
I'll accept. Let me ask what your price is first before I have you commission the work.
I think I got a few bits. Let me roll. I'd pretty much be starting from scratch, and it would take me a little bit of time, so 15 gold.
I give him 20
something
gold.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted you.
Nope, that's fine.
I would just tell him. I'd give him. I would give him 20 gold and just tell him the 5 gold is a thanks for repairing my holster for free. Now that I have the money to pay you, I wanted to show my appreciation to your work.
Thank you very kindly.
And then I'll tell him where we're staying, so that way he has a way of getting a hold of me if need be, to let me know when it's done. Otherwise, I'll come back in 2 days.
All right.
And before I leave, I'm trying to think. Before I leave, I'd ask him if he has just a leather strap he's not going to use for anything, so I can tie the grenades together in my room so they're not just jumping around, reducing the risk of them just blowing up in my pocket.
Yeah, he'd hand you a strap.
Thank you. And I'd tell him obviously what it's for, to keep the grenades together.
Yeah.
So I'd kind of put it in the bag, and yeah. I do have a pouch. I'll just put the 2 grenades in that pouch with a leather strap because that's also where my coin is. So if for some godforsaken reason these things go off, it's going to cause quite a bit of damage.
Especially because it's right next. Wait, is
it's
your
in the same. It's in the same pouch with my gold. So that's additional shrapnel.
You're giving the
Not to
DM
mention
ideas.
I'm just trying to be fair. I'd do the same thing if you were the DM, Austin.
Fair. Well, my statement would be the same.
Well,
You're giving the
grenade
DM
would be inside
ideas.
of Brutus, so I don't think I would have to worry as much.
All right.
But yeah.
So. All right, that's all I can hope. Soul, do you want to do anything for your night?
I'm going to meditate. Focus.
Oh, kitty.
All right. Now to see if the sky rains fire. Ooh, I will have to mark that down. So. Alright, so the next morning comes, and I'm gonna try to do the same. Oh, I need a just a calendar because we're on the 25th. All right. Furcus, is there anything you want to do in the morning?
Oh God. 25th. Yeah. Um. I'm gonna go to Wander's room.
Man, I'm a popular boy.
Yeah, you are.
Well, all things considered, you haven't left your room, which is unusual for you.
Well, Rin is also
And-
still asleep.
Yes, but no one has told Furcus that.
That's fair.
Tap a tap.
Patton, would you have went out and got
Yes,
the food
I
that was
would
sitting there?
I would have gotten the food.
Okay.
Tap tap.
I wouldn't call out. Yep.
Hey Saul, how you doing?
Wonder.
Wander. Oh God. Wander,
Who's
how you
Saul?
Eh,
If you don't know who I am, that's kind of
no,
offensive.
not you.
I know.
Saul, not Soul. He has his campaign on his mind.
You asked how I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm doing fine.
It's Rin.
Still asleep.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Can I come in?
Yeah. You're shuffling, and he would, you'd hear the door unlock.
Alright.
And,
Open
you
it,
open the
I
door.
guess. Oh, thank you. Barry?
I'm fine. I've eaten. There's a plate of half untouched food, probably sitting on the bed.
Oh, I don't like that.
Would you have gone to sleep?
Is it the next morning?
It's the next morning.
Gonna call it odd. Nope. He has not gone to sleep.
So you can tell Wander is quite tired.
You doing okay?
About as well as I can be doing. I've been thinking, and that's been what I've been doing. I've been thinking. That's it. That's all. That I've been watching over Rin.
Well, I haven't had the chance to update you with my lycanthropy training.
Oh, right. We said we were gonna do that at some point, didn't we?
Yes. It's been going quite well, actually. The first thing they told me to try to do was to transform without the need of the full moon, and I've been able to do it every day. Only for about 5 minutes or so, but I had complete control.
That's actually great to hear.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll help you for this full moon?
It's hard to say.
Too early to tell.
Too early to tell.
I see.
But
It sounds like you're making great progress either way.
yeah, they say that no one else has been able to transform first time as fast as I did.
majority of it's probably because of how long you've been living with it in the first place. It's just then actually trying to control it instead of just letting it run.
I'm actually really surprised that it's been able to work.
Day is it? It's the 25th.
What'd you say?
I'm talking to myself.
Okay, because you didn't really pick up on your mic when you said something.
Yeah.
So I was like, what? Huh? I didn't quite hear
Well, it's almost time for my time of the month.
that. Yes.
You think you will be joining us for the trip to the library?
Yeah. I don't see why not. At least for where I've been at this point, I see no reason to leave yet.
Okay.
I still have not made up my mind on Ferdinand's thing, but we shall see, I suppose.
Yes. Should get some sleep.
He'll just nod his head and continue looking at down at Rin, and his mask is still on this side of the bed as well.
I'll leave you be. If you need anything at all.
He'll kind of just nod his head. Thank you.
And I will leave.
All right, Ferdinand.
I too would go to Wanderer's room again.
God damn it.
So as I close the door,
Yeah, pretty much. Ferdinand's just there.
hey, just like yesterday, but reversed.
Yeah, I'll give the door a knock.
Yes, Ferdinand?
And wait, how'd you know it was me?
You talked. I heard your laugh.
Then can we can I come in again?
Yes.
Oh, I'll come in. So,
You would see pretty much the same.
Yeah.
As Ferdinand, or as Farkas did. I meant to say Farkas, but I said Ferdinand, so I was like, fuck it, we'll go with that.
are we alone? Or is your follower watching, if you will? Tracker, hunter, whatever title.
You kind of just raise an eyebrow and think, here, let me go give him his call. Oh, demon prince of fuckboy. Or what was it?
Summoning.
No, Edgelord.
Lord.
Edgelord.
Pied Piper of
The
Edgelords.
Pied Piper of Edgelord. That was the one.
You hear 2 gunshots and you're both dead. I'm kidding. Doesn't seem like it. Let me rephrase that. You hear no response.
Like, he kind of shrugs, like, that usually gets him.
Alright. Well, I feel there's something else I should say because I realized that Lomat didn't say anything about it to you
There's
when he
more.
was talking. You remember how the Demon Lord said,
Yes, that they were gonna go to war with hate.
Against hate, not on his side.
Oh. Interesting.
The demons hold a lot of power right now, and he wants to change that. It will change when he changes things, if you will, and they don't want that.
I see.
And I don't know how I feel about your friend finding out, air quotes, given his nature.
Yeah. While I will say I don't think he'd be one to fight with them. He does, as far from what I'm able to tell, he does not exactly have a choice either way.
But I felt you should at least know that bit as well.
Hmm. Okay. Well, that raises more questions than answers, but it's more information. So.
I did tell you I'd be forthcoming with you.
Yeah.
And I'm doing my best to keep my part of the deal.
I understand. I just realized that Ferdinand wouldn't really know that not eating and not sleeping for a prolonged period of time is bad, because we've just told him that that's just what we've told him is normal, is to eat and to sleep.
I have no idea what you're going through right now.
Whoopsies.
I hope. I hope Ren wakes up soon.
As do I.
I would like to talk to her more.
Yes, I don't know how willing she will be to talk right away. So I suggest to definitely give it some time beforehand.
I'm glad that she wasn't hurt physically, though, in the events that passed. I didn't want that to happen. But I have shared the information I wanted to, unless you have anything for me.
Not particularly.
I'm going to leave you be.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day, Wanderer.
You as well.
I'll leave his room. That was awful.
All right, Wander.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing. What?
I'm assuming you're doing the same thing.
Oh, for the day, yeah.
Okay. Unless someone comes to you, I'm probably not going to bother.
KK.
Lo, are you doing anything for the morning?
Nothing in particular.
Okay.
I don't have any quests or anything I have to go run out on.
All right. Soul, is there anything you want to do?
Not particularly.
All right. This sounds like a speed round. Hope, is there anything you want to do?
I'll go visit Rin.
All right. Wander, you have another guest in the morning.
I'll let him in. Also, someone who doesn't understand not eating and not sleeping is bad.
No, I think Hope would.
Woody, he has no memories.
Do you remember what Hope stands for?
Right.
And what I told you when you first met me?
He's good. He's good with humans.
He stands
Yep,
for
and he
Olive
understands
Garden
their living
everywhere.
situations. He
Alright.
remembers his basic functionality, and that's it.
Gotcha.
But it depends on, would your eyes look sunken in and everything? Well, I
Not-
wouldn't be able to see because you're wearing the mask.
No, I'm not wearing my mask. I look tired to most people, but I don't look exhausted. Like I'm about to die.
But
tired.
if you haven't drinking any water or food, your eyes would be sunken in.
I've picked at food. I've also had a ration.
Fair enough.
So I have been eating, just not a lot.
Well, I mean, I guess Hope probably wouldn't notice then. Or if he did, he wouldn't. He would be like, "Hey, still eating a little bit."
Yeah, because like there's still just the half-eaten pile of a plate of food that is definitely cold now, and his water skin. Next, would the meal came with water too?
Yes.
Glass is probably half full, and the water skin is probably sitting next to it as well from when he had the rations.
So I'd just sit down with Wander, and I would give him 25 gold pieces. Half, and I'll just say half now. I would tell you, all I have is 50 gold, giving you half now, and when I come across more, I'll give you the rest.
He'll kind of just like hold his hand like, that's not 100% necessary. If you need the money now, I'm willing to let you have the money that you're trying to give me right now.
I am filled up on bullets, and and I look around and make sure no one's listening. It's just Wander and Rin in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
just
and
be
Rin
like-
is unconscious.
I bought these, and I show him the grenades.
Would I know what grenades are?
Intelligence.
Maybe. No.
Oh, sorry.
Because like I barely
No,
know
I don't.
guns.
I don't think you would.
I wouldn't give them to you, but
I kind of just like raise an eyebrow.
you pull this pin, it releases this lever, and you have approximately a couple seconds to run away from its vicinity before it blows up, blowing out a whole bunch of metal pieces known as shrapnel in an area.
Ah.
And you'd see that they're tied together
Uh,
with leather straps.
Yeah,
Captain, roll me a intelligence check now.
Intelligence. The what and the who now?
You
I
see this-
recognize one of those, and that was explosion.
You see this pin here. You pull that, and then this. I'm assuming it's similar to an American style grenade. Not thinking World War II type of shit.
Yeah, more modernish.
Yeah, so I just show him, it's like, so you pull this pin, and then this lever shoots out, causing a timer to take place of a couple seconds, giving you the time to throw it to a safe distance, and then blow up internally, shooting out metal shards known as shrapnel in an area, causing a small explosion along with flying pieces of metal to inflict damage, and hopefully if there's a unit with a lot of armor, shred through that as well, or at least heavily damage it.
Got it. So don't fucking get near that when
And
when it's
apparently,
thrown.
I'd found out, and I may have found out after buying them, that it's illegal to have them.
Oh, wonderful.
I bought them from the Thieves Guild.
Well, I'm just going to say this now, that most anything that doesn't look like a common item when bought from the Thieves Guild is probably illegal.
I do not know the laws of the land, just know which part of the land not to go over, so to ensure my safety.
Yeah.
So when
Just-
it comes
yeah.
when it comes to the equipment that's illegal, I have no knowledge of. But I thought they were cool, so I bought them. And then I went to the tanner and commissioned a bandolier and a pouch to hold said grenades. So the only people that know I have these are Lomac, you, and the guy that's making me a bandolier. He's also
Gotcha.
the one that made me aware that it was illegal to have them.
Probably good that he did.
Yeah, because I may have took them out without knowing, and he told me to put them away. So how's Rin doing?
Still asleep.
I have nothing going on today. I'll keep you company. I don't need to eat either. As he looks at the half-eaten cold plate of food.
Yeah.
So he'll just kind of sit down, put his rifle towards the table, and just say, tomorrow I have to go back to the tanner to get my bandolier, so until then I'll probably just chill with you. And that's how I spend my day.
All right. Marcus, is there anything you would like to do for the afternoon?
Oh shit. No. Just hunker down. Wait until evening to transform again.
Yep, we're on the evening phase. That's why I asked.
This is evening?
No,
Yep.
afternoon. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, I'm not going crazy.
It has been
I
kind of
just missed
speeding
it.
by.
Yeah. Can I see if that performer's back?
Sure, why not? Oh, which one?
Both, I guess.
All right, we'll roll for the terrible one first. He's not there, and you would be able to find the good one.
Oh hell yeah.
And I think I gave him a +3.
+4.
Was it a +4?
Yeah.
Yep, he's still doing pretty good.
It's still kicking it. I'm gonna give him the rest of my silver. 9.
You would tip his hat to you.
Ooh man, you know that was something else, man. No, you deserve this. I'm a good bear.
All right, I gotta roll stealth. Give it a.
Oof.
Are you gonna try and? Are you gonna roll against that Irby or?
What is he doing?
Well, you're not. Well, you're actively looking at him, so that would be a perception. All right, you would not notice.
Okay.
Yeah, you rolled stealth. You just rolled really well. And that will haunt you for all time. I'm not gonna tell you why.
Oh god.
Like, why does he
All
just have
right.
a good berry? We're in the middle of town.
All right. That will occupy a portion of Ruckus's and Irby's mind for all eternity.
Until I forget
Meow.
it.
The cat has spoken.
All right. Ferdinand, is there anything you'd like to do?
I don't think there's much I need to do at the moment. I've talked to Wanderer and tried to patch things up there best I can. Which was the
Remember,
goal.
you can go to Dr. Azrael and ask him to
Oh,
teach you
you're
some
right.
skills if you'd like.
Wait, okay, so is that training thing meant to help us level up out of curiosity, or
Um,
like
No, but basically, if you were to make certain checks, like basically it would give you advantage on certain very specific tasks.
Hmm.
Need to work on soft landings.
Or depending on what you ask, maybe even give you not expertise but proficiency. But that depends on how much time you spend and stuff like that.
Alright.
But the proficiency would be a little bit more generalized, while the advantage would have to be super, super specific. Like, if we were to say something like, you can change oil very good. That kind of thing. Instead of, I can maintain a vehicle very good.
How good are you with computers, Mr. Dr. Israel? I almost said Mr.
He looks at you, looks at his basically entire robotic body, and goes, "I think I'm pretty solid."
No, the reason I brought it up was because I too am pretty solid, and I was hoping I could teach you something as a fair trade. What are good things to learn? Fuck.
Fancy.
Instead of important skills I could learn from him. Did you teach me how to write?
DM has a lot.
I'll drive?
Well, trust me, we'll get to the driving one later. But I would love to teach you how to write.
I've realized I don't know how to write today. I can read, though.
I forget, does he know where you came from?
Yes, he does.
Okay, that's what I thought. For some reason, I couldn't remember. He goes, "You know what? I can't believe I didn't figure that out sooner." Anyways. So he is going to take basically the rest of his day to teach you how to write in Common. You can make 2 intelligence checks for me, please. Because this will still be a all-day thing. You're getting the very basic, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, yada, 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 whatever down. But when it comes to, writing proper-ish sentences, you're struggling a little bit.
Alright. I didn't write anything overly complicated, but I did not write! My dreams are coming true.
Yeah, he would, Dr. Andrew would stand up. He's like, "Finally feeling like a real boy yet?"
Maybe. I always thought I was real.
It's called a joke. We laugh at those.
The fuck we do.
Oh. I will laugh. Oh. I will give him a laugh, yes.
So that's Ferdinand for the rest of the day. I'm not gonna deal with them anymore.
Ooh!
Wander's still in
I
his
did
room.
abandon.
Dustin, is there anything else you would like to do for the day?
I might just sit in like a tavern or something, or somewhere where I can clean my new hunting rifle and make sure everything's up to shape. But
Right.
other than that, no.
Right. You are sitting in a tavern. And it's near the end of the month.
Tavern
So
or
I-
something.
Sorry, what was that, Dustin?
Okay, a tavern or something where I can just throw my gun on a table and clean.
A tavern would. You could probably do that in a tavern, and no one would question it because it happens fairly often.
All right.
Because a lot of the rooms don't have enough, or have a table or anywhere where you can clean weapons comfortably. But since we're at the end of the year, DM gets to roll for yearly events.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
Let me just, sorry, I gotta look at. I believe 3 was. Ah. Alright. I need to. I'm just gonna copy this token for now. Then I need to roll another. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, no, not what I wanted. Right. As you are sitting down at your table, you hear a group of people that are sitting at a nearby table, and you overhear a bit of their conversation. And the only words that you would be able to make out without any without having to make a check is reportedly Wakefield flattened.
Wakefield flattened is what I hear.
Yes, without making a check. If you would like to make a check to try and ascertain
Yeah.
more.
I want to make a check. Perception, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, with a 19, you would basically be able to get all of it. You would hear a guy who's sitting in probably what looks like more kind of, almost like works a weird hour, so he's kind of like just gotten out of bed kind of clothing. And he's like, and he's talking to a friend, and he goes, "Yeah, I heard this weird rumor that like Wakefield was like flattened or some shit." He goes, "Really? I think you need to get out of that communication room because Wakefield's pretty much on the ass end of nowhere. I mean, Holy Nation would have to travel long ways to mess with that shit. And the automatrons in that area pretty much tend to themselves. So, you probably just need to get some sleep or something."
Hmm. So that's all they say, huh?
You could
I'm-
ask some more.
Yeah, I might go up to the guy that said he heard it was platinum. I'll just be like,
Oh, but I mean,
sorry, sorry to burst into your conversation, but I heard you say something about the Wakefield being flattened. Do you have any more information on that? I I was there not
Um,
overly long ago.
really?
Fif-
Um,
a month
I'll,
or
I'll,
two, maybe.
I'll try digging into it a little bit more in my free time. But other than that, it's just something I've heard a couple times while I've been sitting in the radio room.
And it was the Holy Nation that is supposedly responsible for this.
I mean, the only other real thought process is the automatrons, but in that area, they usually just keep to themselves because they don't. It's, if we're talking military terms, it's not guaranteed that they get any reinforcements, at least as far as we've seen.
I would indeed be interested to hear more if you hear anything. My name is Lomac. And then I'll tell him where we're staying. I'll be like, please let me know if you hear any more about this.
Yeah, I'll ask about in my free time, but let's see. Automatron force headed our way anyways. There's gonna be a lot of traffic going around, so it might not be after they show up at our front door that I might be able to actually get anything.
And I appreciate you taking the effort. And then I guess I'll just go back to my.
Yep, he'll just raise his glass to you.
Yeah, I suppose if I'm in a tavern, I probably have one well, so I'll walk back to my table and raise mine to him a little bit. Sit back down.
So, is there anything you'd like to do?
I would like to continue meditating.
All right. Hope, is there anything you would like? Oh, right, you're hanging out with Wander.
Yep.
All right. Farkas.
Ooh, baby. Let's do this again.
Come on, give me one. Give me one.
Oh, God.
You've been able to do it pretty consistently so far because you've been rolling 15s and aboves basically the entire time.
Literally the entire time.
Even or odd.
Even.
Odd. You are not able to do it today. You may try again, but if you fail, you may get a point of exhaustion, which would reset anyways because you're going to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it again.
All right.
Come on, baby. There we go.
With the second attempt, you are able to transform into the werewolf.
And again, I would like to switch between the forms.
Okay.
Was that con save?
Fuck, what did I make you
Was
roll
it-
for that?
Was it just another?
I thought it was just another athletics.
Is it? Yeah, it was. It was. Oof.
I'm gonna roll even or odd again.
Odd. Ah!
If this wasn't your second attempt at it, I wouldn't have rolled.
Ah. little too cocky. Alright.
All right, Ferdinand, anything?
No. Just, don't really have much to do at the moment. Just trying to wait out till the siege starts, at least. Also, I was learning to write. So I didn't do any evening
Oh,
activity.
yes, that is right. Let's see. Wander, are you gonna go to sleep tonight?
I'm a call odd.
Okay.
I think he passes out on the bed, still in his chair.
Hope you would notice that Wander has kind of just passed out in his chair.
I go and I just see, like, is he like a deep sleep? Like, even if I nudge him, he's not gonna wake up.
Yeah, technically you would still have to make a perception at disadvantage.
So he's nudging me?
No, it's more like I'm waving my hand in front of you, just kind of seeing if you're conscious. And I would say probably not. So, with the way bedrolls work, are they like typical modern day sleeping bags where they like zip up on the side, or is it like you basically get into it? Like a cat getting into a paper bag?
The way you
So
describe it.
normal bedrolls are basically sleeping bags, yes. But they do have full-fledged beds in that room.
I would just open up my sleeping bag and cover Wander in it to keep him warm. And I would kind of just stand in the corner and I'll take my rest there because I don't really rest. I kind of just become a sentinel.
Yep.
And that's how I end my day.
I think that was everyone. All right. We will continue that next time.
All
as the
right.
bombs begin
At
to
least
fall.
I get wait, bombs?
I know what I said.
My bandolier! In the city.
At least I got some sleep.
The goal was to hit. Basically, I was rolling to see when they showed up at or above 100. And I rolled 50 the first time, and a little above more than 50 the second time.
But you're going to level up. Sorry.
We didn't get any XP from last session, right?
No.
Because it was
Okay,
just
good.
talking.
You guys just more talk.
Role play.
Now let's figure out how long it takes to make wine.
Drama.
Hey, Benji.
Do the thing.
Oh, look, it's the first search. Looks like I've done it recently.
You did.
That was the joke.
I think everyone's feeling tired right now.
Oh yeah, because daylight saving sucks my fucking left torso. I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't know why I said it like
We're
that
gonna
either.
say
Okay, so it says, oh, this one's giving me something. I think it's a little bit different.
My left
But-
torso.
So it takes about 2 weeks to ferment, and then 2 to 3 more weeks of aging.
Yeah.
So we'll just say 4 weeks and call it good.
Okay.
That'll be my stamp for done. We will hopefully. I'm gonna write this down somewhere so I don't fucking forget.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna put it in like the stupidest place possible and completely forget about it.
Yep.
Right.
My
I hope
Damn.
my process of, everyone doing their thing, just kind of going down the line,
Yeah.
worked out very well.
Not all good.
Because doing stuff with I'm trying to find a good process of doing it because doing stuff like that with a large amount of people could just be a pain in the ass.